16-year-old boy killed overnight at an apartment complex in DeKalb County. Family confirming to 11 Alive today that the teen killed is the younger brother of Andre Fortson, the airman you might remember who was killed by a sheriff's deputy in Florida earlier this year. 11 Alive's Karis Belger is in DeKalb County today, where she talked with friends of the Fortson family.
Kiara Moore tells me her younger brother was best friends with Andre Fortson, and she tells me she's heartbroken that Fortson's family has to deal with another loss. Here are the details we've gotten so far. DeKalb County police say they were called to the Summit Hill Apartments on Boulder Crest Road around 9:50 Tuesday night and found the body of the teenager with a gunshot wound in the breezeway. Kiara Moore says she used to live in the complex. Her mother called her very early this morning to tell her about the shooting. She says she became close with Andre because of his relationship with her younger brother and even sometimes took the teen to school. She says she hopes the community can come together after this tragedy to address concerns about gun violence.
It been on my mind heavy all night that Andre was shot, because it don't seem real, and I just don't want to believe that it was him.
We were at the funeral for U.S. Airman Roger Fortson here in DeKalb County this past May after he was shot and killed by a deputy in Florida. During that funeral, Andre Fortson sat in the front row and stood on stage as his brother was remembered. DeKalb police haven't released any additional information on the shooting from last night that led to Andre's death. I was with Moore earlier today when she was on the phone with her brother. She says he is devastated and that this is a loss the entire community is feeling. In DeKalb County, I'm Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.
Investigators say they believe two groups of people were in a gun battle. Police say 20-year-old Quintavia Zellner is one of the shooters. He is charged with aggravated assault. Officers found the body of Andre Fortson at the scene. Andre is the younger brother of senior airman Roger Fortson, who was shot and killed by a Northwest Florida sheriff's deputy back in May. Their mother is heartbroken.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Atlanta, Georgia, about a 16-year-old being gunned down at some apartments in DeKalb County on Boulder Crest Road. Months after his older brother, 23-year-old Roger, an airman, was gunned down by Florida deputies on a domestic violence call. Everybody said it was the wrong door. He didn't have no girlfriend staying with him at the time, which is a crazy situation. And now here we go, fast forward months later, the younger brother of the 23-year-old man that the family still fighting justice for had another devastating loss. This don't make no sense, because we in reality, this the world that we living in. We in our last days. You're going to continue to see these type of crimes and these type of injustice things going on. Now everybody trying to run it and justify what happened. And for the family that's going through this type of situation, it really don't matter. Because now she done lost two sons in a matter of months. But a lot of times, us as black people, we're a product of our environment. And it's not on the parents, because you live where you can afford. But a lot of times, we only can afford low-paying places where it's a lot of crime going on. And unfortunately, you could be doing something innocent as hell and get gunned down or get hit by a stray bullet. Now, the report said they were shooting back and forth at each other, and the 16-year-old got hit. They don't know if he was with the group or was he shooting back or anything, but it's not his fault. It's just we a product of our environment. It's the areas that we live in, because we can't afford to live somewhere where you can leave your doors and your car doors unlocked and ain't got to worry about it. And that's the reality of us as black people. We do more harm and crime to each other than any other race in the world. But this the days we living in. Now the mother got to take another loss while she going through the loss of her older son, which don't make no sense because he fought for the country that we live in. And somebody who was in the military or police background, anything of that sort, somebody knock at your door, unexpected, talking about police, then cover the peephole up, and you legal to carry, what you think they gonna do? If it was vice versa, the cop would have did the same thing. Came to the door with his gun drawn. But the tables unturned. It wasn't no threat. He shot him 6 times. And now they trying to talk about they don't know if it's justified. You see the body cam. But like I said, all of this goes back to we're in our last days. We're going to continue to see these type of disgusting crimes that don't make no sense. There's no justice in taking somebody's life for no reason. But this the world we living in. But we want to send prayers out to the family because I know the mother, the sister, the rest of the family, they going through it right now. And no mother, no parents, no kinfolks can imagine you losing 2 of your younger members of the family 2 or 3 months apart. Especially when they trying to do the right thing. That hurt the worst. When you got kids that's doing what they're supposed to do, and no matter what, they can't run away from violence and crime of other people. Now, Boulder Crest and DeKalb County is a dangerous area to be in, especially at nighttime. But like I said, we're a product of our own environment. Most black people can't afford to go to nice neighborhoods or neighborhoods that, you know, is neighborhood watch neighborhoods where police normally patrol. These type of areas that we have to stay in, police don't only come through there when it's a crime, a shooting, you know, a killing. So they don't regularly patrol these type of areas. They already know what these areas is. They got a map inside the police department. This is where a lot of crime go on at. We be the main ones standing in these low-lying areas where it's a lot of crime going on. And it's a lot of black on black crime going on. A lot of police departments don't investigate high crime areas because at the end of the day, they want us to take ourselves out. They don't want to do it. They can't do it. So they just let us sit and fight each other and kill each other. Then they don't investigate the crime. But like I said, whichever way you want to take it, we're in our last days. People don't care. When you're a police officer and you continue to see these type of things, you get less and less aggressive when it's time to investigate a crime. It's another killing. Who was? Oh, it was black folks. But without you even looking at any details or who the people was or anything. When you look at an area where it's a majority black people, that's the first thing gonna come to your mind. So they're not rushing to these areas. They moving, you know, how they gonna move. And unfortunately, we always get caught in between these type of things like this here. But like I said, we want to send prayers out to the family. But like I said, we're going to continue to see these type of crimes. This happen every day. A lot of crimes don't even hit the news. So the ones that you see on the news, it's 10 more situations the same way. It's 10 more crime scenes the same exact way, but don't get the same type of notoriety and don't hit the news. Simple fact, because in some of these towns, they don't care, especially if you black. Y'all know how black folks is. You know, you imagine, you know, people sitting at the table and talking about this, police departments and stuff about these high crime areas. They ain't rushing to these areas because they already know what's going to happen. But like I said, you know, we're in our last days and we're going to continue to see these type of things because We're a product of our environment. Wherever you stay at, it's a lot of crime. You can't afford to get out. Your kids is in danger. And that's just how it go. But like I said, let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. Like, share, subscribe. We going up. We out.
Viewer discretion is advised for this. Let's listen in and watch this body cam footage.
Where did all this other stuff in it? Like right after it, but I wasn't sure where it came from. Okay. And I couldn't call, like, I didn't want to call the police. And, you know.
Which room is it?
1401.
1401, okay.
1401. Well, the girl sounded scared, the one that called. She said, she was like, it sounds like it's getting really out of hand.
So it's hit number 4, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, we stand out there and direct the deputy that's coming to this area?
It's not, you're going to go to the fourth floor and it's going to be on this side.
Gotcha. Three 12 111.